guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and in this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I want to show you what I like to call my Italian chicken stir fry. If you follow me on Instagram and you follow my stories, then you know I like to post a lot about what I'm eating for dinner, because I'm a sharer. Sharing is caring, and I'm nosy. I always want to know what other people are eating, so I figured you guys are like me because you are very interested in what I eat on a daily basis, and I posted a picture of this, and literally everyone, I had so many inboxes that I couldn't keep up with about people asking for the recipe. It's really easy, but it's so amazing that once you make it once, you're going to want to make it all the time. Kids love it too. Let me share with you. So you need some chicken breasts that I have thinly sliced. You want to make sure they're all really nice thin strips of chicken. What I have here is some tomato puree. I've got some chopped parsley and garlic, a little pinch of dried oregano, and you got some salt and some extra virgin olive oil. These are the ingredients you're going to need to make the marinade for the chicken, and I'll show you kind of what I like to do for the rest of the recipe in terms of the veggies and stuff that I like to add. All right, let's get started. So easy. I mean, really a no-brainer, but you're going to love it, and it makes a lot as well. You put all your chicken in a large bowl. To that large bowl, you're going to add your tomato puree. Now this recipe, you can marinate it the night before. You can marinate it for 15 minutes at room temperature before you're ready to cook. It's totally up to you. It's got so much good flavor that it doesn't take a long time for the chicken to really absorb all that wonderful goodness. And so whatever makes your life easier. If you want to marinate this the night before and pop it into the fridge, and then the next day after work you go ahead and cook it up, great. If you haven't thought of that far ahead, then just do it last minute. It doesn't matter. I added everything in along with a good drizzle of olive oil. I'm just going to mix this really well. And I'm just going to leave this on the counter for 15 minutes, just because it doesn't need that long, I don't think anyway, and it works out really, really great. I'm going to be serving mine with some bow tie pasta with pesto, and if you don't always have pesto ready in the freezer to be used at a moment's notice, this is a good idea of what you can do in 10 minutes if you need a good hearty side dish. So pasta, tortellini is also great, some freezer pesto, and you are good to go for an awesome side. So that's what I'm going to be serving it with, and I'll meet you back here in just a couple because I'm going to be frying this up and making an awesome Italian chicken stir fry. All right, this is good enough for me. I've got a really nice large deep skillet over medium-high heat with a little drizzle of oil, and in batches, I'm gonna cook my chicken. I just wanna get a nice good color. It won't be cooked all the way through, and I'm gonna just take it out once it's done, put it on a clean plate, and then keep going. Chicken's cooked. It smells amazing. Like I can't even describe it. I will add a little bit more olive oil, and I'm gonna add in onions, peppers, and mushrooms. And you can see they're all chopped quite big. I don't want anything really fine because I don't want these to be mushy. You know what I mean? Like I want them to be like, not crunchy, but I want them to retain a little texture. I want them to retain their shape. I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of salt so that it kind of draws out the moisture and they can cook down a little bit faster. I'm just gonna keep my eye on them. I'm still gonna cook them over medium-high heat until they develop really good color. And then I'll show you the next step. These look great. You can see they've started to get really good color. That's exactly what I want. I don't want to take them any further at this point. I just want to make sure now I get my sauce going. And all I need is some chicken stock, a little more tomato puree, not much. And just for a touch of sweetness, just a little balsamic vinegar. Again, not much. Perfect. Give that a quick little zhuzh. And now before I add this in, I'm going to add my partially cooked chicken with all its beautiful juices. Pour this magnificence over top of that. And now just cook on high heat until the chicken's fully cooked through. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's there. Turning that off. Look how gorgeous. It's like not dry, not soaking wet with a lot of watery sauce. It's just, this is downtown to Flavor Town. I'm telling you, it is so amazing. I already have my bow tie with pesto ready on my plate. Mouth watering. And I'm ready to give myself a serving. You can add a little more fresh parsley on top of this. Probably should. Make it nice and pretty. Make it nice and pretty. But I don't like when my plate is dirty on the edges like that. I always like to make sure I clean it. But that, oh, my mouth is like watering. Piece of chicken. Let's go with a piece of mushroom. If it ever wants to get on the fork. It smells so good. It smells garlic. The chicken is so tender and so flavorful. It's unbelievable. On another level. I'm telling you, that is a bomb diggity dog, and it should be on your dinner table tonight, or maybe even tomorrow. You guys will love it. I will love it. You will love it. It's easy in every way, easy on the wallet, easy to make, easy to shop for, and you can use whatever you have on hand. You don't have mushrooms? Don't use mushrooms. You want to use all peppers? Use all peppers. You're the boss. You do you, boo. You do you, boo. Go to laurainthekitchen.com to get the written recipe. I hope you enjoy spending time with me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.